Kim's Creations. For today's video, I'm going to be doing one single peacock inspired tile. You heard that right, just one single tile. This is a 6 by 6 inch tile. I'm going to be using blues, greens, golds, purples, and a little bit of pink in it. So sit back and let's see how this one develops, and I'll be back towards the end. And we are done, and I am loving this. I love that combination of the gold with that Liquitex Cadmium Permanent Red Purple. Just beautiful in this one. And I'm liking the whole tile. It is such a cool piece. So I am just letting the camera continuing to roll, and I'm not cropping this out because I wanted to show you I do scrape the edges of my tiles once I'm finished with them so that the paint that's going over the edge doesn't continue to pull the design off the tile. And look at those cells right there. I'm loving those peacock cells that are like 3 cells in one big one. It's really awesome. Got some great lacing right there, again with that red purple. And yeah, I'm really happy with this peacock piece. I'm also gonna keep this going here so that you can see my work area, just how I clean up afterwards. I wipe off my turntable, the little cake spinner. I just scrape those dregs into my cup, and just like I did, you know, as I'm making the painting. And then I just take a paper towel, and usually I'll use the one that I've been, you know, kind of using to wipe my palette knives off, or I'll grab a new one just depending on how schmutz the old one is. And I will clean off my top there. Now, it isn't just the cake spinner. I actually have tinfoil over that, but there is so much paint covering that tinfoil now. It could be a pain in the butt to get off. Actually, it wouldn't be at all. It would be super simple to do, but I do just have tinfoil covering the top of of that piece. So I just wipe it off, and that's it. Now, after I've done that, I get all my stuff out of the way, and I will then move the cake spinner off to the side, and you can see all the paint that's spilled on my silicone mat. I just take the dregs of the paint that are in the cup and I spill it out all over my mat. And if you're interested in getting a silicone mat, you can get them from LOVE, and highly recommend them. They've got lots of good tools. But anyway, I spill that out onto the mat, spread it out in thinner areas where I've put, say, a palette knife down or something like that, because it makes it easy. Once the paint dries, it'll just pull up all that stuff and you'll be left with a pretty decently cleaned mat. I also like to do this because if you leave the paint in the cup, it takes forever and ever to dry, versus if I just pour it out on this mat, the next day I can just peel that off and throw it in the trash, and there's no danger of getting all the trash or the cans or anything else kind of dirty or having that paint spill out everywhere. So that's just what I do. As you know, I do tend to reuse the dregs in the next pour, but there's only so long you can do that because the paint dries as it's sitting in the cup and then you get clumps. So I can usually do it for the first tile, maybe two, and then those dregs get collected, and this is what I do with them afterwards. So hopefully you find that helpful, and if you like what you've seen, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell. The next time I upload a video, you'll be notified. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope to see you again in the near future. All right, you guys have a great day. Thank you so much. And here is the finished piece. I really love that gold with that red purple combination in the cell, using those two cell activators over this piece. I think when I do this again, and I will, I think I would add a little bit more green, perhaps some darker greens in on this, maybe a little bit more of the purple, but I think it was a good experimental tile for this. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully I will see you again in a future episode. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.